What's up guys, Sal here. So the Galaxy S22 Ultra is the successor to the S21 Ultra as well as the Note 20 Ultra. It's the first time that a phone will be a successor to two phones, but it's happening and it's due to Samsung merging their S and Note lineup. The S22 Ultra is already turning out to be a great upgrade to those looking for better camera performance and for those who like to push their handset to the limits, aka the power users, as the chipset going inside this handset will have the best graphic power capability, even better than Apple's latest iPhones. Now we know already that neither of the S22 variants will have a microSD card slot for expandable storage. The S21 Ultra didn't have it either, but the Note 20 Ultra did, and it left many of the Note fans disappointed when they learned the S22 Ultra will not have this useful feature. But it looks like Samsung is kind of making up for this by introducing this option. You see, recently we got to know the storage options of all the S22 variants. The S22 and S22 Plus will max out at 256GB, while the S22 Ultra will go up to 512GB of internal storage. But now it looks like the S22 Ultra will go even further than 512GB. According to Sam Mobile, who have a good track record, Samsung will offer a 1TB variant of the S22 Ultra. This is great news. I mean, with all the new tech that is guaranteed to take up enormous amount of space, not having expandable storage is counterintuitive. But hey, at least now there is an option of 1TB internal storage, which I'm sure will be paired with 16GB of RAM. Most people don't need this amount of storage, but for those who do, now there will be an option. Moving on, we've seen the live image of the S22 Ultra, and the bezels do seem to look literally identical to the Note 20 Ultra. But according to Exynos, we're not gonna see the same thing happen with the S22 and S22 Plus. It says the S22 will have the narrowest bezels and chin of all the smartphones that are gonna launch in 2022. In fact, he made these renders to depict how it's gonna look in real life. Next, some of you might have seen this. Ahmad, who has been leaking S22 Ultra information lately, has revealed some numbers of the Exynos 2200 that will land on the S22 alongside the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. I don't think these numbers are true, so I wasn't gonna even mention it in this video. But the fact that many of the big websites are covering this, and a lot of you were commenting here as well, so let me tell you why he may have got wrong information this time. You see, both Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 and Exynos 2200 are using the same cluster of cores for the CPU with a little difference in frequency, which means more or less they should offer the same CPU performance. They are gonna differ massively in GPU though, since both of them are using totally different technology. But on the CPU part, the performance should be almost the same. Qualcomm said their new chipset is 20% faster in CPU compared to 888, which also had similar CPU performance as Exynos 2100 by the way. This means the Exynos 2200 should also have the same performance increase as the 8 Gen 1, give or take a handful of percentage points. But he says the Exynos 2200 is only 5% faster than Exynos 2100, which clearly doesn't sit right with the numbers we have. So I would say these numbers are most likely inaccurate. Wait for the official event from Samsung for the Exynos 2200, which will likely take place in January. Of course, do consider subscribing for all the latest S22 updates, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.